following podcast is a part of RadioMisfits.com. And now it's time for the Mr. Nailsin Show.
Well, it's time I finally reviewed another episode of Space 1999.
Okay, so what happened in this one? And and what's the title?
The title is Dzorak.
Dzorak?
No, Dzorak with a Z.
To make it sound more like a spaceman's name.
Yeah, well, it is the name of an alien character.
Oh, see, I figured that one out, yeah. So, okay, what's the deal here?
Well, they come upon this alien ship that says, hey, we need help, it's messed up. So, Alpha Base says, yeah, sure, whatever. And it's this hot chick and everything. It's great. But then as soon as she sees Maya, she zaps her.
Oh, my God, what the hell for?
Well, it turns out her people and Maya's people didn't get along. And more to the point, they're holding a fugitive of Maya's people. And Maya's like, hey, he was one of our great guys.
That's Dzorak?
Right, Dzorak. And since there's hardly any left of her people, it's kind of important for old Maya. However, the other people, I forget what they were called, and not interested,
Oh, so this is like, wow, this is really delving into bigotry and stuff like that, right?
Yeah, sort of, but, it's just, what's his name? Alan's got the hots for the blonde chick, and she's like, hey, come on, Maya's all right. I mean, he's figuring, hey, me, my buddy Tony, and Maya and you, we could all double date and stuff. That'd be great.
And she's not going for it.
No, not really. And it turns out she claims Dzorak did some crap to them and whatnot, and says he can control minds and whatnot.
Well, can he?
Yes. Well, their people are called Psychons, so I guess that's the psychic part of it, or what have you.
Oh, that's kind of a dead giveaway. Wait a minute, Maya can't do any of that.
Well, no, not really, but she can kind of, she really can't. I mean, when she's picturing people to shapeshift, I guess. I don't know. It's kind of stupid.
Yeah, how come she? Well, so Dzorak, he can shapeshift.
Well, not at first.
What do you mean?
Well, he just never learned how.
What?
Yeah, but he figures it out because he takes over Maya's mind and gets her to, reveal to him how it's done. And then he makes her switch places with him and stuff like that. Turns out he really is a psychopathic monster. The first thing that clue to this should have been that he kind of looks like Bela Lugosi playing Dracula.
Well, there you go. Boy. So they figure it out and all that.
Yeah, there's some fights and stuff and all that. It really wasn't all that good. Not really,
Yeah, I mean, their people, her father, he could shapeshift to that episode that Maya was introduced.
That's right.
But this guy couldn't.
No.
But he could control people with his mind.
Right.
But Maya can't.
No.
Huh. So I guess Maya and her family, they went to shapeshifting school, and this guy, he and his family, well, they just studied up on mind reading.
Probably, yeah. Makes you wonder if he got into politics and controlled everybody, and that's what led to the destruction of their species.
Yeah, it's a good possibility. Yeah, I guess so. Did they delve into that?
No, not really. They just say he's a criminal,
Well, with that kind of power, the temptation to just, see people as beneath you because you can control them and do whatever you want. That's not going to turn out well.
Yeah, it didn't, but somehow they were able to imprison him or something.
How'd they do that?
Well, they got, stun guns and stuff, and
but he could control their minds.
Well, they had an implant, at least, I guess. Yeah, he controlled the minds of one of the girls. I don't know. I'm forgetting.
I can't imagine why you're forgetting.
Yeah, but they had these implants in him that blocked his ability to control them. But the main commander, he wanted to control her.
Oh boy, you can see where that's going. He's got a little thing for her, huh?
Probably, but anyway, he wanted Dr. Russell to take it out. So, of course, he can take control of her mind to get her to do it.
Well, that's dangerous. I mean, he doesn't know how to do the surgery stuff. Yeah, but she does. Yeah, but he would be in charge.
Well, he just uses her skill and whatnot and just makes her do what she already knows how to do.
Well, has she ever dealt with these implants before?
No. But, I guess she knows her way around cutting people open and sticking things in there or something.
Oh, my God.
So... oh no, she's under control, and then, here comes Tony, but then he takes control of Tony, but at the last minute, he's not in control, and he takes out Dzorak,
Oh, how'd that happen?
Because he had an implant.
Oh, my goodness. Well, they managed to do a switcheroo on their own.
Yeah, that's right. He somehow managed to learn shape-shifting and disguise himself as Maya to fool them all, but yet they were able to outfox him, too.
Yeah, it's kind of, a bit of a stretch that he would suddenly learn a skill like that, having never done it before. It's kind of, you would think Maya could have figured out how to do mind control powers faster at the same time, too. Yeah, but he didn't teach her nothing. Oh, yeah, that's right. So, boy, he really took to that shape-shifting quick, huh?
Yeah, like a fish to water.
Well, you know why, don't you?
No.
Because he was the villain, and that made him quite the shifty character.
Yeah. Well, I mean, all in all, I guess it wasn't too bad. It's just, I don't know, I just thought it was odd that, he could figure it out that fast, but anyway, that's how they did that one.
Well, there's only so much time in an episode, and that's the time they had, so they had to wrap it up, because that's how they do it in Space 1999.
You're listening to the Mr. Nailsin Show here on RadioMisfits.com. This is a Nailsin News Bulletin. School teacher quits teaching job for a better one as a Hooters girl. Hello, I'm Mr. Nailsin. Yes, for Allison Chavez, teaching tots the alphabet just wasn't bringing home the bacon, so the curvy Queens, New York native ditched her grammar school gig to sling chicken wings at Hooters. I was making $1,000 twice a month as an educator, Chavez, 32, a single mother of one, told the Post. Now I can make $1,000 in 2 days. Well, you just can't argue with that math, can you? The money-minded millennial, well, yeah, she's got a kid of her own to take care of. Come on. Finds herself among a rising number of educators ditching the demands of the classroom due to underwhelming pay and overwhelming burnout. A recent report from RAND, a research and development firm, revealed that the pandemic has exacerbated job-related stress for K-12 school teachers and principals, causing them to feel twice as overtaxed as other working adults. In fact, the American Educational Research Association determined that teachers are 40% more likely to report anxiety symptoms than healthcare workers, 20% more likely than office workers, and 30% more than military members, legal experts, and farmers. Men and women of the chalkboard are increasingly admitting they're unnerved by the threat of random violence and abuse at the hand of students, such as the 6-year-old who shot and wounded Virginia teacher Abby Zwerner before boasting, "I shot that bitch dead." Stacy Sawyer, 55,
A former 8th grade teacher from Cape Coral, Florida, previously told the New York Post that clocking in each day had become a scary task owing to the rash of fights and attacks that plagued her workplace. In June 2022, she quit teaching after 3 decades behind the desk. The stress of it was just too much, said Sawyer. I even hated just driving down the road to school. I didn't want to go anymore. For many, sticking around for the drama just isn't worth the trouble. I was a special education teaching assistant for 10 years, and I was only making $46,000, Chavez revealed. After COVID, it was difficult getting the kids to catch up to their grade level after remote learning. I had to deal with a lot of behavioral issues, continued the ex-instructor, who worked at an elementary school in Elmhurst. Sometimes the kids would become verbally and physically abusive. I was living paycheck to paycheck, feeling stuck and mentally drained. It was time to move on. Chavez tendered her resignation from the Department of Education last spring, originally hoping to transition into software engineering. However, after undergoing 6 months of boot camp training in user experience design and applying to over 500 positions within the field, she failed to secure serious employment. So, in September, the mom hoofed it to Hooters. I got hired on the spot, said Chavez. Oh, I bet. I mean, she's really hot, that's going to count for something. Anyway, Chavez's sister herself, a Hooters alum, encouraged her to apply for a slot as a smoke show server at the Fresh Meadows location of the franchise. I really love it here, she added. People will tip you just because you're pretty. Oh, that's right, Allison. That's how that works. And guess what? You're hot. The bombshell bagged $100 in 10 minutes during her first week on the floor, she said, and now makes around $5,000 to $10,000 more annually than she did teaching thanks to tips. One customer gave me $300 and only ordered a few beers, which are like $8 each, she giggled. My secret is that I really do care about my customers. They come to Hooters to get away from their real-life stress, and I'm happy to give them my best service. It's rewarding. That a girl, isn't that nice? Although Chavez often misses her students, why? As well as the built-in healthcare benefits. Well, okay. Summer vacations and other boons of being a teacher. She now gets to choose her own schedule, and she's happier, at least for now. Hooters was never in my plans, admitted the brunette, noting her hope to eventually pursue entrepreneurship. But hey, money is money. Oh, yeah, see? All that and brains, too. That's right, because, money is money, and more money is more money. And she's making more with, what she's got to work with. And more appreciated than the education system. And considering what the education system involves these days, well, she's probably made the better choice. Hey, look, she's not a stripper or anything like that. She's just wearing a sexy outfit and serving chicken wings. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
This has been a Nailsin News Bulletin. The Mr. Nailsin Show is brought to you by me, Night Night. Head over to IndiePlanet.com to get your copy of the Night Night comic book so that you can actually see me in action in my one-man war of crime. Shut up, Boo-o, God damn it! I do the announcements. Oh, God, no one gives a crap about Boo-o.
I'm 42. Not telling about false advertising. Yeah,
stupid idiot.
I help Night Night fight crime, and we blow stuff up and do a lot of damage. of course, people get mad at us when we do, but...
Well, it's a war on crime, and in every war, there's collateral damage.
I mean, well, I guess it isn't one-man war, because,
Exactly.
it's a two-man war.
Anyway, we're running out of time. Don't miss this opportunity to get your hands on the adventures of Night Night.
And Boobo.
The Night Night comic book available at indieplanet.com.
Criminals, surrender or suffer the wrath of the Bugman.
What the hell? Who said that? I don't know. It came from outside. It looks like it's coming from that... oh, man. What the hell?
Good Lord. It looks like a flying Volkswagen Beetle.
Oh, good. I'm glad I'm not the only one seeing that.
Who the hell does he think he is ordering us around to surrender?
Oh no! He just might be working for that what did the Dr. Deja Vu call him? The Bewitcher or something?
Oh, yeah. That must be who this guy's working for.
Well, that means he's after the key. After all the trouble we went through to get it, we can't let him get it. We're just gonna have to collect ourselves and get the hell out of here and get back to Deja Vu.
Well, yeah, but there's a problem there. My Star Flyer is still not up to snuff. I gotta make a few more diagnostics, so you guys are gonna have to delay whoever that is out there.
All right. We don't know exactly what we're up against.
Well, we know he calls himself Bugman.
Bugman. Wait a minute. That might mean he's taking up an exterminator motif. He might try to kill us all with poisonous gas.
Then suddenly Night Night's fears prove to be prophetic as Bugman launches gas bombs through the window from his flying Volkswagen Beetle. Oh shit! He's shooting stuff at us! Oh no, it's gas!
No! That's when I had to deploy my gas mask.
But I don't have one!
Here, I have a spare one, stupid.
Oh yeah, cool.
Well, wait a minute. What about Star Rider?
Don't worry, guys. I'm safe within my helmet.
Oh, yeah. Somehow I forgot he's wearing one of those. Well, yeah. I wonder what his next move will be. We're not going to wait around and let him make the next move. We're going to counter-strike. What are we going to do? If I leap out there, I can stick to it, but I don't know what kind of weapons he's got. I mean, he just shot some gas missiles at us. Who knows what else he's got there in his arsenal? It won't matter, Frog Prince. I merely need to fire my night-night cable at his vehicle. Well, what good's that gonna do? So you can swing out there and hang from it? Oh, you idiot. I can send a powerful electrical charge through that cable, virtually shorting out his systems. Oh yeah, that might work.
And soon, Night Night does indeed fire his Night Night cable and does make contact with the Bugmobile, much to the chagrin of one Bugman.
What stupid idiot am I dealing with down there? Does he really think he can hold down the Bugmobile with his stupid little cable? Holy shit! Sending an electric charge through it. It's starting to short out my systems. If I don't act fast, I'll crash down to the street below. I've only one choice. I've got to ram into the connoisseur's penthouse. Here goes nothing.
You shocked him good.
That's right.
Oh, no, Night Night. He's coming this way.
Oh, hell. Take cover. Holy crap. What a mess. Jeez. Star Rider, you okay?
Yeah, fortunately missed me and my Star Flyer. In a few seconds, I should have it ready to go.
All right, good. Frog Prince. Where's Frog Prince?
Don't worry. I just leaped up and stuck myself to the ceiling. Well out of the way of danger.
Oh. Yeah, well, that's great for you. Thanks for, being considerate to the rest of us.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I guess I should have used my elastic tongue to wrap around you and pull you up here.
Yeah, that's fine that you didn't.
You better check on that Bugman fella and make sure he doesn't cause us any more trouble.
Yeah, no shit. All right, you, Mr. Bugman, come out of there, lest I give you another shocking jolt. The only one delivering a shocking jolt will be me, the Bugman.
What? Holy crap! Hey, Bugman must have leaped out of his car and attached himself to the ceiling, just like I did. Holy crap, he can stick to it with his feet like I can. Hey, how the hell did that happen?
I'm Bugman. I can stick to walls and ceilings and stuff.
Oh, I guess that makes sense.
And the only other thing that makes sense now is for you to hand over the key lest I unleash the bug stinger.
Ooh. Oh, man. I bet I don't want to know what that is.
Well, fat lot of good it's going to do to find out, Frog Prince. Since Frog Prince doesn't have the key, you idiot.
Hey.
I do.
Who you calling it? Oh, you meant Bugman, yeah. Yeah, you're the idiot, dumbass.
Obviously, I'm wasting my time on you, but perhaps you'll make a good demonstration of the power of the bug stinger.
Huh? What? No!
Holy crap!
What?
Oh, man!
What's going on?
That Frog Prince, and he collapsed to the floor.
Oh, no.
That's right. And if you two want to suffer the same fate, you'll hand over the key so that we can cease further hostilities. Forget it, Bugman. I think it's high time you were treated like the insect-like pest you are, with a dose of 99 gas. What? Oh! Dissipating in the air. Having some kind of reaction. Oh. Oh, shit. Oh, now he's puking on me.
What? Oh, no. Night-Night, are you all right?
Yeah, just covered in puke.
Oh, well, the good news is I've got my Star Flyer ready to go. And with Bugman down for the count, now's a good time for us to make our getaway.
What's going on? Damn. Oh, man, my mouth feels like it's full of cotton or something.
That's just because you're recovering from electroshock, Frog Prince. But apparently, according to Star Rider, his vehicle's ready for us to make good our escape.
Oh, thank God.
No, wait a minute. It looks like there's some sort of signal coming out of that Volkswagen Beetle.
Well, who gives a shit about that?
Oh, no. We'd better give a shit about it, Frog Prince. I believe that's some sort of beacon. Probably to his compatriots. An apt deduction, found villains, for Bugman is indeed a member of the Invincibles. An attack upon one Invincible is an attack on all, and thus I, Energy Man, have answered Bugman's call. So now, surrender, lest I atomize you.
Oh, no, you didn't. Guess again, Energy Man.
What? Some sort of alien cosmic energy. Signal I've yet to have experienced. However, with a few alterations, I should be able to absorb it and return it 100-fold. Holy shit, he's having us!
Oh, man, we're getting fried again.
It's unfortunate, but they left me no choice. I had to do it.
Energy Man, what has transpired here?
Dorby. Well, it appears these villains attacked the Connoisseur and Bugman. But I was able to, eliminate their threat.
Oh, I see. Were you able to secure the pan-dimensional key?
Huh? Yeah, I don't see it anywhere. I guess they still had it when I blasted them into atoms.
But the key is supposed to be indestructible.
Oh, huh. Well, that's odd.
Well, everything seems odd about this, isn't it? I mean, what became of Night-Night, Frog Prince, and the Star Rider? Are they truly disintegrated and gone for all eternity? Well, no, obviously we know that this is a story in the past, being related by Night-Night, so obviously somehow they survived. But the answer to that, we'll have to wait for another exciting episode of Night-Night.
been a Nailsin production. The Night Night theme song is performed by Alistair White and his lovely wife, Heather. Incidental music is courtesy of Kevin MacLeod. All characters are performed by me, Douglas Nelson. Join us again, won't you? The views and opinions expressed during the Mr. Nailsin show do not necessarily reflect those held by RadioMisfits.com. So, any complaints and or comments should be sent to @Mr. Nailsin on Twitter, where they will be promptly ignored and or blocked.